class, we are focusing on a nervous system reset. We're going to be easing tension, helping to reduce with stress. If you notice you carry a lot of tension and stress in your shoulders, mid back, neck, this is the perfect class for you. If you happen to have a blanket or some pillows, yoga blocks, and a ball, and if not, no worries, I've got you covered. Go grab your mats and let's do this. All right, let's get started. Come down onto your back. And just bring those legs so they're about mat distance apart. Place your hands at the bottom of your rib cage. And we're just going to let the legs sway from side to side, taking a couple gentle breaths in, gentle breaths out. And I just want you to ask yourself, how are you feeling about your breath? And how aware are you about your breath? And you don't have to try and change it here at all. I just want you to observe it, notice it. Maybe you haven't noticed it before. Maybe you notice you notice it, but just see, does it feel smooth? Is it choppy? Does it go just into the chest? Does it go just into the belly? Is it hard to take a breath in? As you take a breath in, how does that make other areas of your body feel? So our breath is going to be really important throughout our nervous system class today. Gentle breaths in and out. And if we're constantly on the go in that fight or flight mode, it's really hard to bring ourselves back into rest and digest. So you might find yourself having a hard time falling asleep. Skin problems, if we have a dysregulated nervous system, skin issues show up like that. Digestive issues also show up. And it's just being able to feel the movements, feel what's going on inside our bodies is really important for this nervous system. So if you feel like you've done all of the things, but yet still struggling maybe with neck pain or pelvic floor issues, tapping into your nervous system can be such a powerful tool. All right, slowly bringing that to a still. We're going to slide those feet back in towards us. Now we're going to start to incorporate the breath with our movements. But first, I just want you to take those arms, bring your arms all the way up overhead, and then bring the arms back down. What are you feeling? What do you notice? We're going to press those hips, lift those hips up, and then lower the feet back. Lower your hips back down. Sweep the arms, lift up overhead. Arms come back down. Press those hips, lift up. We're not really thinking too much about it. You don't want to feel any pressure in that back. Good. Now we're going to start to combine those two movements. So the next time you sweep the arms overhead, we're going to bring the hips towards the sky. And then we're going to lower both back down. Press and lift, reach, and then lower back down. Now we're going to start to add the breath in as we reach those arms overhead and lift. We're going to inhale. And then as we lower down, we're going to exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. I'm going to show you one more variation if it's not comfortable for you to bridge. If you want to bring your knees in towards your chest as you reach the arms overhead. And then back down on the exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back down. So find which pattern works for you. And I want you really tapping in what are you feeling and what do you notice with your breath as we're moving in and out. Nice breath in. Exhale, back down. Good. We're going to do 3, 2, last 1. Lower everything back down. Bring those hands back to the bottom of your rib cage. And just let those legs sway from side to side. And I want you to come back to the breath what you're feeling. Is anything different? Nice. And then slowly bring that to a still. Then you're going to gently make your way, come all the way up, find a comfortable seated position. Now I'm going to prop myself up on a block. You can do the same coming up onto a pillow if you'd like. I'm going to take a nice breath in. We're going to sweep those arms, lift all the way up overhead. And then exhale, open, come into cactus arms. Good. Inhale, stretch, reach those arms, lift up overhead. Exhale, open up. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, squeeze those shoulder blades. Now you can continue with this pattern, moving in and out, or you can bring your hands behind the back of your head. And we're going to inhale, lift, open, focus on the shoulder blades, squeezing the shoulder blades together and not just dumping into your low back. Think of a nice gentle C curve. And then we're going to round everything out, tap those elbows together, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, lift, squeeze the shoulder blades, gaze up. And then exhale, round back down. Inhale, lift, open up. Exhale, round, tap it down. Inhale, lift. Just find your own pattern moving in and out for a couple more rounds. Three, two, last one. Bring everything back through towards center. I'm just going to take the right hand down towards the ground. Take that left arm, sweep your left arm all the way up overhead. Really think of rooting down through that left sit bone. Reach through those fingertips. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach, come all the way up overhead. Take that left hand down towards the ground. Right arm reaches overhead. Lengthen through those fingertips. Nice breath in. So now we're going to add a little bit of breath work with this movement, moving from side to side. We'll inhale, come up for a count of 3, and exhale, lower down for a count of 4. So on your next inhale, we're going to lift, come up for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Inhale, pull yourself, come all the way back up. And just come back, check in. What do you notice about your breath? What are you feeling? Nice gentle breath in. Exhale, let it out. And we're going to make our way, come onto our hands and knees, coming into tabletop. So pressing down into those hands, lengthen out through the crown of your head, and just let those hips kind of sway from side to side. Maybe you sink the hips back a little bit, swaying from side to side. Pull yourself forward, side to side. And then pressing back, side to side. Come forward. Gentle breaths and then back. One more time, coming forward. And then sink those hips back. Now we're going to take the hands, walk those hands over towards the right hand side, and we're going to take our left elbow down towards the ground. And I want you to think of sinking your hips back. Maybe your left hand comes towards your shoulder, maybe it comes to the top of your head, but the left elbow is on the ground and we're sinking those hips back so we feel a nice gentle stretch all the way underneath that left arm. Nice gentle breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Take another nice gentle breath in. Just noticing that stretch coming into the back body. Let your head get nice and heavy. Breathing into those sit bones. Good. We'll take one more breath in here. And then slowly start to pull yourself. Come back up. We're going to come into some cat and cow. So sink the chest, lift your head. Press in, round out, pull your chin towards your chest. Sink the chest, lift your head. Press, round out. One more time. Sink your chest, lift your head, lift that tailbone. Press and round everything out. Now we're going to sink those hips back, walk the hands over towards the left hand side, and we're going to come down onto that right elbow. And think of sinking, the side a little tighter. Think of sinking the hips back and really feel that stretch all the way underneath that right arm. If it's more comfortable too, you could play around with maybe placing a block underneath and sinking those hips back. Let your head get nice and heavy. Nice gentle breath in, gentle breath out. Breathing into that back body. And on your next inhale, we'll gently pull ourselves, come all the way back up. So here's where we're going to come onto our left side. If you've got the ball and the block, we're going to work on our liver and gallbladder meridians. Those are really important for our nervous system as well. So we're going to do a release there. So come down onto that left-hand side. We're going to take the block in front of our right knee and come to about the middle third of your inner thigh. And we're going to place the ball there. If you did not have the ball, you could use a foam roller, and you can also just use your fingers to do some gentle massage in there. You can rock forward, you can rock backwards, we can come up, we can come down. Just gentle movements, releasing that area in there. When we find ourselves kind of stressed and overwhelmed and on the go all of the time, our liver and our gallbladder are two things that can become a little stagnant and just working on overdrive. So working on our meridian channels and acupressure points can help with some of that stagnation and get things going. Maybe you rotate the leg up and down. Maybe you find a little tender spot in there. Nice, gentle breath in, gentle breath out. Nice job. Just going to be here for another couple breaths. And tap in what we did at the beginning of class. Check in. How is your breathing? What do you notice about it? Good. Take one more breath in here. Nice. Let's just head over to the other side. So coming down onto that right-hand side, bring the block and the ball in front. Kind of find that middle part of your thigh. Ooh, you can stay up on that forearm. You can also come all the way down. Just doing little pulses, moving in and out. Can come up and down. And seeing is one side a little bit more tender than the other side. You feel, noticing. Wowzers. And maybe you just find one point and you breathe into it and soften, relax. Nice, gentle breath in, gentle breath out. Last one here. And then slowly start to pull yourself. Come back up. Let's move that off towards the side. And you're going to come to a seated position. Bring those hands behind you. Legs come out in front. And you're just going to let the legs sway from side to side. And then next time you find those legs going over towards the left-hand side, we're going to hold it there. So that left foot comes in line with the right. You can prop yourself up on a block or a pillow if that feels more comfortable. Nice, gentle breaths here. Now we're going to take our left hand to our right shoulder. And you're going to take your right hand and grab hold of that left elbow. So left hand, left shoulder, right hand, left elbow. And we're going to use our right hand to kind of push and pull us into gentle rotations. So stay nice and lifted through the tailbone and the chest. And you're going to start, we're going to pull over towards the right hand side. And then you're going to push to the left. And just let your body feel what's going on with the movement. Doesn't necessarily matter which way you're breathing. I want you focusing more on the push and the pull and the rotation that's happening at your trunk. Gentle moving in and out. Push and pull. And slowly start to let your head follow from side to side. Nice for 3, 2, last 1. Nice, and let's just bring the legs over towards the right hand side. Just get yourself set up first. That right foot is in line with your left if you want to be propped up on something. We're going to take the right hand to the left shoulder, left hand to your right elbow. So right hand, left shoulder, left hand, right elbow. We're going to pull ourselves to the left and push ourselves to the right. And you're letting that hand guide you through this movement, and you're noticing the rotation from side to side. Nice job. Does it feel different than the other side? What do you notice? Does that breath help you maybe sneak just a little bit more? Good. We've got 3, 2, last 1. Okay, let's bring ourselves, come back through to center. We're going to come back up onto our knees. And we're going to take those blocks out in front. Take your right leg, scoot your right leg out in front. Think of that right knee going forward. I'm just going to start with little bouncing, pulsing, coming forward. So that rhythmic rocking and rotation that we just did, little bouncing, these are all great ways that we can tap into our nervous system. They're ways that let our body know, okay, I'm in a safe place, I'm comfortable. Nice, gentle breath. And that's what our body is looking for, is that signal of, okay, I'm safe, I can move using my breath. Nice. Now we're going to press into our left hand. Take your right arm, spin your right arm open towards the sky. Peel that chest open. And then we're going to come back down, curl our back toes underneath, and straighten out through the front thigh. Take that right hand, reach it underneath. And then bend, peel your chest open. And then curl those back toes underneath. Straighten your front thigh. Take the right arm, reach that right arm underneath. Good. Left knee lowers down. Rotate, peel your chest, lift it open. Curl the back toes underneath. Reach back behind. Nice job. And as we're straightening out that leg, we're thinking of pulling the right hip back, left hip forward. We're going to go one more time through here. Nice. Both hands come back down. Take that right leg. Scoot your right leg back. And you can keep your hands on the blocker. They can come down towards the ground. I want you to think of squeezing the shoulder blades together and then press and round out. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Press and round out one more time. Nice. Let's take the left leg. Scoot your left leg in front. And we're just going to start out with that bouncing. Left knee going forward. Press your right shin down in towards the ground. Kind of opening up through that chest. Nice, gentle breath in. Gentle breath out. And then we're going to stop with the pulsing and take the right hand down towards the blocker, the ground. Left arm spins open towards the sky. And then curl your back toes underneath. Straighten out. Reach that hand underneath. Woo! Keep pulling left hip back. Bend into the knee. Open up. Curl the back toes underneath. Reach that hand back behind. Bend, open up. Getting that rotation from your chest. Sweep, reach underneath. And find a pace that works for you here. Maybe it feels really good to linger and hold for a little bit. Nice. One more breath here. And then we'll bring both legs back. And we're going to come grab the blanket or the pillows that we have. We're going to roll those up, and we're going to take it and place it lengthwise along our spine. You could also roll up your yoga mat too. I'm going to move that ball because I've lost them off of the deck before. All right, so we're going to line that up all along our spine, going right in between our shoulder blades. And I need a block for my head or pillow. And then I'm going to have you take those arms and bring them out to the side. You can either do a T or you can come into cactus arms. Careful that you're not overarching that low back. Just think of a lengthening of your tailbone down towards the ground. Nice, gentle breath in, gentle breaths out. Our mid-back area is such a great way to tap into the nervous system as well. And kind of come back to the breathing we did at the beginning of class. What do you notice about your breath? And maybe now, can you have a slightly longer exhale? Just a little bit longer. When you're breathing, can we continue to breathe out to the sides, front, back of your rib cage? Imagining that rib cage expanding like a balloon in all different directions. Head is getting heavier. And just continuing with those slightly longer exhales. You're going to take one more breath in here. If it is feeling really good, I invite you, if you have the time, to stay for a little bit longer. But if your day is calling, the legs are out, bend those knees. Slowly bring your arms back down by your side. And just gently make your way onto your side. Coming up, finding a comfortable seated position. Let's take a nice big cleansing breath in. Lift those arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down towards heart center. Thanking your body for your practice. If you enjoyed this class and learning more about your nervous system, you're going to really enjoy this one here. And then I'll also put more resources for you down below so you can continue learning about your nervous system, how that impacts your core, your pelvic floor, and easing tension and pain. And we have tons of classes like that inside of our app, Defy. Keep up the good work. Until next time.